Aloha and welcome to another episode of Taste and See Thursday. So happy that you're here today because we're in the last series, the last episode of our series on elevate your leadership. And over the last couple of weeks, we've been covering the word elevate and making each letter mean something. Today, we're going to be covering the second E in that word elevate, and it stands for expand your receiving. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good one. Expanding your receiving. Just take a breath for a moment, like giving yourself permission to receive. So, you give so much to other people, your clients, your family, your team. But when it comes to you receiving support, success, and even compliments, you deflect. And this can be to a little bit of a degree or a big degree, but I'm talking about expanding your exponential receiving. Why is it so hard to receive what you deserve? Well, to let you know, true abundance isn't just about giving, it's about allowing yourself to receive. When you expand your capacity to receive, you actually open the door for greater success. You create deeper connections, and you can bring even more joy into any and every area of life. Yay, 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 and yes. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few secrets on how you can be able to expand your receiving. And one of the things I want to lead you to is to click on the links in the comments below. I'm going to be giving you two awesome links. One is for my upcoming class on overcoming overwhelm, defeating doubt, and igniting confidence. And my other beautiful gift that I want to give you today is a freedom call. So therefore, I can support you in identifying whatever biggest unconscious success block that is getting in the way of your receiving. And I can guarantee you that it's not what you think it is. Okay. All right. So let's get into these secrets. How can we expand more receiving? Give me some hearts or some comments or likes in the chat that you're ready to do this. Okay, step one. The first step is to identify your receiving blocks. What are the stories that you may be telling yourself about receiving? Maybe that it's selfish to receive, or that everything that you earn has to be a struggle. We first want to recognize and then challenge these blocks. Now, look at it also like breathing. We breathe in and we breathe out. Well, that's the part of giving and receiving. It's the same beautiful energy. If we just gave, then we wouldn't get far breathing out. Or if we just breathe in, we wouldn't get far either. So there's this beautiful ebb and flow that comes with your receiving and giving, especially as an entrepreneur. So first, identify the blocks. Second, we want to practice ways of receiving, even in small, simple things, a compliment or an offer to help or a moment of joy. Just say thank you without justification or deflection. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. For example, someone says, "Oh, what a nice shirt you have." Just say, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate it." Instead of, "Thank you. I got it from such and such, blah, blah, blah." You don't have to justify your receiving because receiving is a beauty of your birthright and who you already are, right? So it's that part. The next thing I want to share with you, the next step is open your heart and hands. Oh my goodness, because a lot of heart, like, it's not just receiving from the mind, it's receiving in the body, in the heart, in your soul. There's a scripture, Luke 6:38, and it says, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. You are worthy of abundance." Allow the blessings to flow without guilt or any resistance. If you got guilt or resistance, make sure you click on those links and come, because we want to break free from that, right? Definitely. Okay, so we got identify your receiving blocks, practice receiving in small ways. The next secret that can help you with the open your heart and hands. And then the last one I want to share with you is to align with abundance. Align with abundance. I talk a lot about how your beliefs create reality. So if it's this process of I'm not good enough, who am I to do this? There's only scarcity, there's only lack. That's what you're going to experience. More scarcity, more lack, more not good enough. But if you shift your belief to there is only abundance, there is only prosperity, that reality will come into fruition. So create space in your life for what you want to receive, whether it's more time, financial prosperity, or even emotional support. Clear the clutter mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and make room for the overflow. Right? Giving yourself permission to receive. I do know that a lot of times mind wounds and heart wounds kind of create like a barrier that blocks receiving. And that's why I'm so good at being able to support you in breaking free from those unconscious blocks. So therefore the flow of reciprocity comes even more naturally. I've helped several entrepreneurs who felt stuck in this cycle of overgiving and under receiving. But once they expanded their receiving mindset and heart space, opportunities flowed. Clients showed up. The energy shifted. They didn't just grow their business, they grew in joy and fulfillment. And that's what we are called as entrepreneurs and even leaders, whether you're leading a family, leading a business, that's what we're called for, more joy and fulfillment. And as a transformational coach, I help people break free from the limiting beliefs and expand their full abundance. Because when you expand your receiving, you actually elevate every area of life, like I mentioned before. So, if you're ready to break free from the cycle of overgiving and opening up yourself to more abundance, and I will definitely recommend that you get your ticket to my upcoming webinar on overcoming overwhelm, defeating doubt, and igniting confidence, and also schedule your complimentary freedom call. And like I said, we'll be able to identify what is that thing that's getting in the way of your receiving, and then that clarity will give you a lighter way forward, which is something that's so good. I want to hear from you in the comments below. What is your biggest takeaway? What is the thing that spoke mostly to you? Was it one of the secrets? Also, sharing is caring, right? So if you've been given this inspiration of expanding your receiving, go ahead and share this out to your world and give someone else the gift of elevating their leadership and expanding their receiving with ease, grace, and flow. Because now is the time. Now is the time for you to show up in your full light, unapologetically. It's safe to be you and be the lighthouse leader that you are, so the right people come to you. If not now, then when? If not you, then who? There's a lot of lives that are literally being lost as a result of you not showing up in your full light. And now is the time to change that. Okay. No more procrastinating, no more waiting, no more uncertainty. Step into your calm confidence and let all of your receiving of all good things flow in. Look forward to seeing you again next week and have an amazing rest of the day. Peace.